started.
Okay, so this is my version of a podcast. And in this podcast, I'm going to do something a little different. Now, the different people that I talk about or the different stories that I tell, it may either be personal, as in what's going on in my own life, or it may be what's happening in the news and politics or influencers or celebrities or just anything that basically that is at the forefront that I have an opinion about that I just want to, give my take on. There really is no one specific subject. Now, I do want to put it up there up front because I am into politics. Not saying that this entire show would be about politics or this entire podcast would be about politics, but I may talk about it here and there because I like to express my opinion. I do not like to be silenced. I love a good debate. I love a healthy debate. And we can just respect each other here. And I also want to say I do have somewhat of a little flip mouth. So there may be times you can leave your comments. You can leave your comments, but if you become disrespectful, then I may have to say something in return. So I'm not saying we have to agree with each other. We don't have to agree with each other. That's the whole thing about debates. But if you come up with the name calling or, being a little child, I will have to show you who the parent is. So, yes, in doing my podcast and in telling my stories or, giving my little take on what's going on, instead of showing the clip or the video or the person in whom I'm talking about, it'll be pictures of me. Why? Because I have a shitload of pictures. I have tons and tons of pictures that are just sitting in my phone or just sitting on SD cards. All these pictures that I took, and they're not being shown. So I said, well, why not just compile them into different groups? And then in the background, I can have my commentary on whatever story that I'm telling at the moment. And you can watch my pictures while I tell my little story. Because you already know what these celebrities look like. And even if you don't, I'll put the link in the description for you to you can be able to see who it is that I'm talking about. Or you can do a Google search. But anyway, it's basically just me doing my little fashions because I'm into fashion too. It's just like, I'm all over the place. I like a lot of things. And I want to be able to use this channel to showcase the different things that I like, the different things that I'm into, my interests. And hopefully you can rock with it. So, and that's why I call myself My Life is Boring, so I'll talk about yours. That's just the name I came up with because I really wasn't sure which name that I will use permanently because, like I said, there's just so many different things that I want to talk about. And in my life, I'm basically in the house all the time. I mean, if something is interesting in my life, I will talk about it if I think it's interesting, if I think it's something you may want to hear or may want to know about. But anyway, the main gist of this podcast or this series or this channel, or however you want to label it, is me showing my pictures or my videos or while I talk in the background about whatever is at the forefront today. And it may be a few weeks or months down the line because I tend to get to things when I get to things. That's just who I am, and I just had to accept that. I mean, But anyway, I hope you enjoy the show, and I do read comments, so I hope you participate. I love engagement. See you on the next one.
Stop.